Prime Minister has remained a true and proven champion of women's empowerment and gender equality in every sphere. Now, in her fifth tenure in office as the Prime Minister, she has dedicated her services for our future generations, our children and youth, as exemplified by her Vision 2041 and for a smart Bangladesh and our Bangladesh Delta Plan 2100 for developing a resilient and prosperous nation. Under Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina's leadership, Bangladesh has attained gender parity in primary and secondary education, as she personally considers it to be the best investment towards building a sustainable future. Since her first term in office, she has made unrelenting efforts to ensure primary health care to our people's doorstep, including through her flagship community health care services to our peoples. And this community clinic has been recognized by UN. Indeed, under her leadership, child mortality rate in Bangladesh has been reduced by 1,084 to 21, and mother mortality rate has been reduced by 100,370 to 158, and thereby life expectancy has been increased from 59 years to 72.6 years, which is one of the highest in the subcontinent. And girls in primary education has been increased from 45% to 98.2% today. And literacy rate, overall literacy rate, from 45% to 76.8% or more. And in Bangladesh, you know, Bangladesh is the most populous country of the world, having highest density of population in the world per square kilometer, 1,260 people. And this is the most populous country in the world if you exclude the city-state like Singapore, Monaco, etc. But in Bangladesh, our Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, through her able leadership, she has transformed population is no more is burden. Population has been transformed into wealth. This is not because of magic. This is because of magical leadership of our Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina. In Bangladesh, we remain committed to promote skilled birth attendance for our women in rural and remote areas, especially through the nationwide midwifery program. We'd like to see our women making informed reproductive health choices by expanding their easy access to family planning services. We stay determined to combat all forms of violence and discrimination against women through progressive changes from within our society. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina's government shares the conviction that women's rights are human rights. It's not only women's right, this is human right. And this is reflected in her government's policy, including many social safety net programs. She has introduced maternity allowance. She has introduced husband abandonment allowance, which were not present in Bangladesh in the past, which is not present in many developing countries, only present in developed countries. Even in developed countries, husband abandonment allowance is not available in many developed countries. Our present government has singled out youth empowerment to be a top priority to make the optimum use of our current demographic advantage. We have our policies geared at equipping our young people with the right education, skill sets, and access to technologies that would help them actualize their full potentials as the global citizen. You know, in the first industrial revolution, Bangladesh and the subcontinent were behind by 150 years. And in the second industrial revolution, we are behind by almost 100 years. And in the third industrial revolution, we are behind by a few decades. But in the fourth industrial revolution, to engage Bangladesh, our Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, the President of Bangladesh Awami League, our party, she has, started in the fourth industrial revolution. And that's why quality education and education in the ICT she has she has given emphasis on ICT education.